Okay, before this plays, I'm gonna let this pause.
I have a story for you guys.
I have a story for you guys. There's this one time,
17 seconds of nothing.
my bad, hold on, this is just bugging me. Okay. So there's this one time, I think it was before work. And I was crying, like, some messed up things. I don't know, it bugs me when people say things to me, to my face, like, it gets to me. Like, I won't show it at that moment, I'll hold it in until I'm alone. And I was driving and I was busting out crying, like, I was crying, like, I went to work, and if you're watching this, you know who you are. One of the people who work with me, he was asking if I'm okay. It's just like he made me clock in late. I got there early, but he made me clock in late just so like I could get myself together. Like, it was that bad. I couldn't even hide it for work. And anyway, so I was driving on my way to work, and I was breaking down, and I'm repeating myself now. But anyway, so the light turned green. Not gray, but green. The light turned green, and I didn't go. Like, it was a cool minute before I actually went. I think by the time I went, it was about to turn yellow. Like, it took that long. And nobody honked at me. Like, everyone saw that I was crying. Nobody honked at me. They just drove around me. I was like, oh, that's the sweetest moment ever.
That's nice.
But then, one day, my car stopped in the middle of the freeway, and people were cursing at me and telling me, like, they weren't telling me anything. I had a car full of stupid kids, like, laughing at me, and I was crying. I was crying then too, not as much, but I was crying because people were yelling at me, making me think like, hey, I know it's not a fucking parking lot. Like, come on, dude, really? I'm sorry, Chris. Bleep or beep, censored. Anyways. So yeah, and people were like honking at me, like as if I wanted to be parked in the middle of the 405 freeway during rush hour. Yeah, that was my entire plan, you know. I'm just gonna sit there, you know, of course it's a parking lot, duh. Stupid people. Sometimes. Freeway people are stupid. Street people, you're a little bit smarter. Thank you. Thank you,
What city
society.
you're in?
Good point.
Were you closer to a lake?
No, do you know what? No, because they're both good cities. It's Santa Monica, and then when I was crying and nobody honked at me, that was like Woodland Hills area-ish. Both good cities.
I guess. What's your theory, people?
What's your theory?
Why?
No.
Was it crying different? Maybe does crying influence with people? Like, maybe you see you crying wholeheartedly, and like they know that it's because something personal is going on. Whereas you stop, they know it's because, like, I don't know, you must have done something while your car stopped, or
That's a good point.
I guess maybe, or even if your car just broke down by itself, they probably assume that it's your fault.
Right. No, it was funny though. Nobody would help me out until one guy finally pulled up in front of me, asked me if I needed any help, and you know, I told him, yeah, you know, I don't know what to do right now. What the fuck? We're in Redondo. I don't know where we're at. Anyway, what beep? We're in Redondo. I don't know. Never mind. And then, so then he pulls over and he helps me out. As soon as he pulls over, then like a gang of cars, like I think I had 3 other cars pull over next to me saying, are you okay? And at that point, I'm thinking, oh, they probably thought I was in a car accident. Now you're going to help me. So it's just like, why wouldn't you help me when nobody else was going to help me, huh? Why do you have to wait till it looks like other people are involved?
I guess. That's the
LA,
way of
you're
the
weird.
street.
Very weird.
LA, we don't I-10 you.
We don't. Well,
Kinda.
yeah. Sorry, we do.
Anyways, bye.
So.